National 5 Maths Practice Paper F, Paper 2. Now in question 5 you've basically just got to find the volume of this toy, and we're going to split it into a cone and a hemisphere. So we're going to write down the formula for each of those. Now for the cone it is V equals 1/3 pi r squared h, and for the hemisphere it's just the equation for a sphere and then you half it. So V equals 1/2 times 4/3 pi r cubed. But because it's a hemisphere you must remember to half it. Now I'm going to find the volume of the cone first of all, so I'm going to call that VC. So it's 1/3 times pi times the radius. Now the radius is going to be half of 10, so that radius there is going to be 5, multiplied by the height. Now if that radius is 5, then that measurement there is a radius as well, so that's also 5. So we're not going to use 16 as the height of the cone. It is 16 subtract 5, so your height 16 subtract 5, and it's going to be 11. So we can work that out, and now that comes to 287.98, and that's in cubic centimetres. We're also going to do the volume of the hemisphere, h for hemisphere, so that's going to be 1/2 times 4/3 times pi, and your radius is 5, times 5 cubed. So when you put all that together you get 261.8 cubic centimetres. Now we need to add up to get the total, so V total is equal to the volume of the cone plus the volume of the hemisphere. So it's 287.98 plus 261.8, and overall that gives us 549.8 cubic centimetres. Now it specifically says give the answer to two significant figures, so 4 is your second significant figure, so it's going to be 550 cubic centimetres, and that is to two significant figures. Okay, and now for question number 6, we've got to find the width of the stand as shown in the diagram here. So we can read through, just add some extra bits to our diagram here. It tells us that EF is 18 centimetres. So if you were to half that, so we can make up a triangle here, that bit's going to be 9 there. We can make a wee right angle triangle. It says the radius is 15 centimetres, so we've got 15 here. Now, this is also a radius, so that has to be 15. So if we can work out this measurement here, we just need to add that to 15, and that'll give us the width of the stand. So we need to use Pythagoras to get this measurement and then add it to 15. So because we're finding a shorter side, I can call this measurement here x. It's going to be x squared equals 15 squared subtract 9 squared. And that gives us 144. You can put that into a calculator. So x is going to be the square root of 144, and that's going to be 12 centimetres. Okay, so x is 12. So our total measurement is 12 plus 15. So the width equals 12 plus 15 equals 27 centimetres.